College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And the Terrapins will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it back looking for help. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Simon. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking for a gap. It's Spillman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Rolling right and going deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that, maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Maryland's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Looking for a man. It's Luck. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Terrapins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Hauls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gentry. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard first down. The Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. There's the pressure. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. They've got the screen set up. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's passed. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Demon Deacons just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll try to do it himself. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Buying some time. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He'll throw on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No thought of trying to kick the 46-yarder. They'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the Demon Deacons will move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Demon Deacons in the hurry up. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Evanson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to BYU. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Luck. Got him downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Terrapins are flying down the field. On the option. He'll toss it. Plows through the defense.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. It's complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off play action. On the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Simon. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they...
Time to take a shot. Caught it at the 25. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Simon. To the 10. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to
throw to the end zone, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Luck. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. They'll immediately call timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup this time.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. From the gun, looking for a man. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got a little spit. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Luck. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side...
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Rides to back and leaves it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to pass. It's Luck. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Luck. Snagged out of the air. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback adapted. And into the end zone. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Got his man on the outside. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lets it fly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
He'll do it himself. breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big third down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Got it, looking for a first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Demon Deacons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Spillman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Fakes to grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To throw, it's Luck. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Now on the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it on that.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. Going right to work up top. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's going up top here late in the game. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.